Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting to a changing world, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, tax, technology, areas critical to your continued growth and success. All part of the journey, all part of what we do together with you. Because your success is the destination. MNP, wherever business takes you.
We all need Canada's youth to succeed. We need youth to help design drones to put out forest fires and ensure artificial intelligence doesn't outsmart us all. We need youth to help cure the diseases we don't even know exist yet.
We need new skills
for a completely new job force.
But we're not prepared.
That's why RBC created Future Launch, to empower Canadian youth for the jobs of tomorrow.
Welcome to Python's Pit. Today we have Hailey Vallabh from Inside Out discussing the way that her company is seeking a new way to take a human-centered approach to cancer treatment.
Please take a straw.
Thank you.
Pythons. If you have a black straw, please raise your hand. Put your hand down. 50% of you. That's a huge number. You represent the percentage of people that are expected to develop cancer within their lifetime. The treatment options are even scarier. With my product, all of that can change. Inside Out is developing a biodegradable form of nanotechnology that can target and damage cancer cells without putting the rest of your body at risk. Not only does this help eliminate the side effects of various other forms of cancer treatments, but it's also so easy and efficient, it can be done right at home. Nanoparticles work to target specific regions of your body and then concisely treat diseased cells. Inside Out's product would be available through either a pill or an injection, which would travel through your body systems until it reaches the site of the cancer tumor, where the cancer drug would be released. I've been in contact with my team of consulting industry experts that include Dr. Robert Langer from MIT. Dr. Langer has successfully completed experimentation on both animals and humans and has received very positive results. With your funds, I plan to partner with Dr. Langer and start product development and testing alongside continuous research and development and put funds aside towards FDA approval. Our business model is subscription-based. That would ensure patient retention. A subscription-based model would cover all the customizations that the patient would require and would cost approximately between $4,000 and $6,000 per month. It amazes me that this technology has not been marketed yet, as the idea has been thrown around since 1959. It could have possibly saved billions of lives. Recently, my aunt passed away, which had left a void in my life. She had been fighting cancer through chemotherapy, and her doctors believed that she did not pass away because of the cancer, but actually because her treatment methods were so harmful to her body. That's when I started developing the idea to market this revolutionary technology, to help change the lives of billions of cancer patients and their families, to help give them a fighting chance. 2 out of 5, 3 billion, 40%. That's how many people are expected to develop cancer within their lifetime. With your support, we can change that.
So thank you for joining us, Dr. Agatha Biss. It's great to have you here for Python's Pit 2019 as one of our Pythons. So what made you want to become a Python and get involved?
I just really love the potential that these kids have, and you know, when I was growing up, we didn't have a lot of choices. We were sort of geared towards, you know, doctor, lawyer, accountant kind of thing, and there wasn't a lot of other opportunities, and now these kids have so much out there that's available to them. So I wanted to participate in really making sure that these kids have the ability to know that you can reach your dreams, you can create anything. And to be part of something like that is kind of a cool experience.
That's amazing. Yeah, sometimes you just need that extra positive affirmation to
Right.
to pursue something,
Right.
right? And so thank you very much for being here. And if you had to give one piece of advice to a young entrepreneur in today's competitive society, what do you think it would be?
I think to really follow your dreams. You know, there's so many people around you that will tell you just to be average or, you know, relax or don't do that or that's too much of a target to hit or that's impossible. And I think that, you know, the world we live in today, I mean, if you think about what Steve Jobs said, you know, the crazy ones are the ones that change the world.
Yeah.
So dream big and think big, but that's really not enough. You still have to follow through with some action. So really commit and persevere because persistence is key in achieving anything that you dream about.
Absolutely. Well, thanks so much for your insight. Thanks so much for being a Python. And
Thank you.
It's been great to have you with joining us
Thank
today.
you.
Well, Hailey, what a fantastic idea. And as someone who's been impacted by cancer in my family, I think this is a phenomenal initiative that you're taking on here with Inside Out. So any questions from the Pythons? Agatha, what did you think? Any questions?
This is a fascinating subject and definitely the future of medicine. It's also very specialized technology, and I know that Dr. Langer that you're talking about holds probably over 1,000 patents in lipid and polymer delivery systems. I guess my question to you is, are you planning on doing engineering or medicine and then partnering up with him at that point? Because this is a little bit over the top straight out of high school.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Dr. Langer and I have emailed multiple times. I've gotten a lot of my information from him, and he has currently opened and helped start up 25 different businesses in relation to nanomedicine. Not necessarily nanomedicine for cancer, but nanomedicine, drug delivery, those kind of things.
Yeah.
And he is open to mentoring me and helping me get to that stage where I can study medicine, where I will start this project and then partner with him.
That's phenomenal. So, Michael, any questions?
Yeah, you had mentioned that this has kind of been an idea since 1959. The idea has been there, but no one's ever taken it past a certain point. What have some of those barriers been to getting it to that next stage?
Some of the barriers that were recently came over was how would we transport the nanoparticle through the immune system? Because the immune system is trained to target any foreign materials. The solution that we came up with was the polymer base, and that was one of the biggest problems because no one really knew how to develop these nanoparticles so that they would stay a continuous process. They would remain the same each time. That was not being able to be guaranteed. But now, as Dr. Langer and I have talked about, the clinical trials that are going on, they're becoming more and more reliable. And in the past, reliability, especially considering that this is a medication, was not very high.
Okay.
Well, Hailey, it seems like you're in touch with all the right people. And Clinton, any thoughts or follow-ups around that?
Yeah, amazing work. I think that it's wonderful to see you taking such a deep and strong interest in science and medicine, things like that, and wanting to improve things. I've had someone die from cancer in my family. I know how terrible that is. Love to see a cure. That would be great. In terms of Dr. Langer, I guess I'm just not really clear on what value you bring to someone like that. Like basically in terms of, you know, he's doing the inventing, and you'd think that there'd be billions of dollars getting thrown at him if he had something patented. So help me understand why your partnership's so key in this.
Right. So Dr. Langer, as of right now, is not the CEO of any of the companies that he has helped founded. He has helped a lot of not business-minded people. And I'm a business person. Business runs in my family, my mom, my dad, my grandparents even. I do believe that I could bring the business, the marketing side to the table, where in none of his other partnerships, he didn't have that. In his other partnerships, he was with science-based people, and I would bring the other side of the partnership to that.
Great, thank you.
That's great. Glenn, any thoughts, questions, follow-ups?
Well, I have to say, and I think Agatha said it originally, I mean, this is the future of medicine, right? We're into gene therapies and we're into nanotechnologies. And I just wish you all the best and all the luck, because the quicker we can scourge ourselves from these awful diseases, the better. So I'm not going to say I'm an expert or have too many questions to ask you on this, but I wish you all the best, and I hope that you know, some products can come to market to help this. So.
Thank you.
So yeah, like you said, everyone here seems to have been impacted by cancer in a certain way. So it's fantastic that taking a new approach and looking at new innovative solutions towards cancer treatment is something that's very important. And the typical chemo and radiation is something that we could hopefully put in the past, because it's so constraining on the body. So
Right.
I look forward to seeing everything that comes out of this, and you've talked to the right people, you've got a great group in front of you, and lots of success coming your way.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I think it went really well. I hope the pythons agree. I think that the passion is really where it all comes from, and I do have that passion, I have that motivation, and I think they appreciate that. When I first got out there, I was nervous. I've watched a lot of Shark Tank. I was like, oh no, they're gonna roast me. But they were all really nice. It took a little while to get set up. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to have to jump right in, but they talked to me before, they talked to me after. They were all very kind and considerate about everything.